I'm Jessica.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're here from Bring the Kids, and we just wanted to talk to you a little bit about Boulder Gear outerwear. This year we decided that instead of being all hodgepodge with our outerwear for the family, that we just wanted to be able to go to one place and get everything that we needed for the whole family. And honestly, it was kind of hard for us to find a brand that we loved, that was affordable, and had really good quality. So we kind of assessed all the different things that we've used over the years, and overall, like, our favorite brand that we have used since we've started having kids has been Boulder Gear. We've used, I think we've had 4 of their coats before this year. For the kids, we've had 4 of their coats. I've
had one for...
You've had one that has been like your go-to for probably
6 years or more.
Yeah, it's like his favorite jacket. We've had a bunch of their snow pants throughout the years, and they've been passed down through all the kids. And we know that it's a really affordable brand that makes really high quality gear. And so we just decided that we wanted to have everyone from the same place. And Boulder Gear was great because they have gear from size 2T all the way up. And it was stuff that everyone liked.
And the kids' stuff isn't going to break the bank.
It's not going to break the bank. And as we're going to show you in a while, there are some really amazing features in the kids' gear that totally won us over. But before we show you the kids' gear, we just want to show you the things that Andrew and I are wearing this year that we are absolutely loving. So first off, this is my all-time favorite. This is the Millie jacket. It comes in a couple different colors, but I've got one it's gray, it's dark blue, it's got the red accents. I love that on the cuffs right here, it's got this this wrist guard right here with the thumb hole, so I'm never getting snow up my cuff right here. It's a really great feature, and it's just loaded with pockets. As a mom, that is a huge feature for me because when we're out on adventures, when we're out skiing, I am always carrying someone's stuff. This pocket right here is my favorite. I can carry snacks, I can carry bribes, I carry extra hats, I carry neck warmers. I mean, I am amazed what I can put in this pocket. I often carry a spare pair of underwear for our 2-year-old just in case. It's great. So it's really nice as a mom to have that extra big pocket right there. I also have 2 internal pockets right here and right here. Now, the reason that's really good is because there are 3 things that I carry with me that I never want to lose, and that's my credit card, my phone, and my keys. Now, I'm usually pulling out my phone a lot to take pictures or videos of the kids as we're out. So I like to keep my phone in a separate pocket from my credit card and keys so I don't accidentally knock those out. So one goes in this side, one in this side. I have another zipper pocket right here, which is really handy, and then 2 zipper pockets right here. Also inside of my handy dandy Monster Mom pocket, I have this goggle wipe. And that's really nice on snowy days, and it's just really handy to help the kids out because...
It's detachable as well.
Yeah, it's detachable. I can just pull it right off, and I can help the kids if their goggles are getting foggy. It's really handy. Andrew's jacket has one as well. And then I've got a powder skirt right here. I mean, it's got great features that are really nice for, like, doing high-end pursuits, like if I'm going to go powder skiing or if I'm just out with the kids. It also has this cute little hooded trim right here, this fur trim on the hood. The hood is actually detachable, and something that I love is that this fur trim right here is detachable. So if I want a more sporty look while I'm out skiing, I'll just take the fur off. But if I'm going out on the town, I want something that's a little bit more dressed up, a little bit more fashionable, I'll make sure that I just snap the fur back on. So that's what I really like about the Millie jacket.
Sweet. Mine, all similar features. Probably the only real difference is these cuffs are more of a longer cuff, not with the thumb wrist, but again, it grabs tight enough that I'm never going to get snow in there. Fully adjustable so that it gets to the range so that my cuffs on my gloves go over it really easily, but then I also never worry about anything in here. And
can I add something about that really quick? Andrew's a big guy. Like, he's really tall, he's 6'2", he's got long arms, and so having that right there makes it really nice. See, he doesn't have to worry about it right there. It's not going to slide up. He doesn't have to worry about his coat like shifting a lot because that cuff is really good.
Yep. Same kind of things, the powder skirt and the drawstring down to pull.
Oh, I've got a drawstring on mine as well.
And then
And he's got the same big pocket right here. Actually, his pocket is even bigger, so I should probably make him carry more stuff next time we go skiing.
Sure, why not? And then, you know, like your phone for your ear jack or whatever in there. But the big one, the one that I use the most is just this one because it always has the treats for the kids. And so anytime we're on the lift, it's just a quick access. Here's your treat. All right, you wanted this? Great, let's go.
Yeah.
So I have that one full often with lots of stuff. So you know, most.
Oh, and then Andrew's got a couple different pockets right here. So he's got like big Velcro pockets right here, and they've got a double Velcro on them so that things aren't going to slide out. And that takes up kind of this whole space right here.
As well as a zipper. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's the hood on your coat like?
It's big enough to get over a helmet. So as needed, I can.
It's got the little extra visor on it right there.
Really close and pull it down as needed to get it in. So if you really have, you know, a cold day or a lot of wind, you can buckle down and get it really tight so that you don't lose body heat. So
nice. All right. So next we want to show you a little bit about the snow pants that we're wearing this year. Now I've got bibs this year. This is the Marvel bib from Boulder Gear. And I think this is the first time that I've worn bibs since I was 13 years old. So I was a little bit hesitant to do it just because I had this association in my mind that bibs were for little kids. But ladies, if you are not wearing bibs yet, you need to wear bibs. And I love these ones. So I can't wait to tell you why they're so great. So the reason you have to wear bibs, it's like the difference between wearing pants and a dress. So we all know that dresses are super comfortable because you don't have the tight waistline. They're more comfortable when you sit down. You can just move around, be a little bit more free. And that's kind of what you get from wearing a bib here. It's not super tight on your waist. I feel like when I'm sitting on the lift, I'm like, oh, like I feel cozy, I feel comfortable. Because you don't have that tight waist here. Now this is a little bit more of a fitted bib. It's a slim fit, and I probably could have actually sized down another size because it's also stretchy. So think of the difference between, you know, a pair of jeggings and regular jeans, how much more comfortable those jeggings are going to be. That's kind of what you're getting from these bibs. You've got the stretch, you've got the bib, it's really awesome. It also has this back panel right here that's like spandex, so it gives me a full range of motion and I can move whenever I need to, bending down, picking stuff up, twisting, whatever. I can be super active in these, and that panel just helps give me that motion. And also the straps right here are made of elastic. Super comfy. I really love all those features. More technical features, these have nice taped seams here on the zippers, so I know stuff in my pockets isn't getting wet. And although this looks a little bit daunting with these buttons here, these buttons are just for show. It's got Velcro here and a zipper, so you get the fashion look with having the ease of being able to take them off really easy. So these Marvel bibs are great. One other thing that I was a little bit nervous about is they're only really lightly insulated, and I've been used to skiing in more insulated pants, and I wasn't sure how this was going to go, but it ends up being perfect. I can just wear my regular base layers underneath, and then having this, it makes me actually feel like I'm not getting too hot, so I can regulate my temperature more. Because when we're out in the snow, we're really, really active. We've got our kids with us, we're moving around, we're skiing, we're sledding, we're snowshoeing, we're doing whatever, and it's all really active. So having the lightly insulated bibs is actually something I prefer. So, Andrew, tell me about yours.
Similar kind of thing. Tape seams with each one of your zippers, another side pocket right there. Just like you'd expect in most things, it's got a snow cuff to go over your
yeah, I've got some of those too.
Your boot, whether you're skiing, snowboarding, or just out for a hike. And then it also has, you know, these are so you don't have to have a belt. So often I forget one, and so I can adjust it whatever I need on both sides to fit my waist without even having a belt. And then same kind of thing. It's stretchy pants, stretchy fabric. Plus it's not too insulated. It's got a little bit of insulation, but not too much. So I've skied with big insulated pants for a long time, and especially in spring skiing conditions, it gets really warm, and I sweat a lot down below, and so that one helps. And then last, it's got these zips down here, just like your pit zips if you have on your coat. This one has some leg ventilation on both sides that you can get there. So,
nice.
Yeah.
So something else that Andrew and I wear a lot, you'll see we both have matching shirts, and we'll show you the kids a little bit later, but we both have these these quarter zip shirts. They're just a really nice like mid layer that we'll wear on colder days. They're like micro fleece brushed on the inside, but smooth on the outside. So we've got those. Our whole family wears them probably a couple times a week, just because they're a really comfortable piece to wear around. And another thing that I like for me, so Andrew and I are both tall. The sleeves are plenty long, and the length on the shirts is longer, which I'm 5'10", so I really appreciate that. I know that if there's any taller ladies out there, finding longer shirts that aren't going to ride up or come up when you bend down, and still give you that full coverage are hard to find. So this is a really nice top for that. Now a couple of other things I want to show you guys that we're using this year that we really like, is we've got puffy jackets for the whole family. We kind of thought that these would just be shoulder season, but they're ending up being really warm. So these are kind of our run around town, go out and play jackets when we don't need something that's bulkier or more waterproof. This is the Delight Puffer for women. It's a basic puffy jacket, but the thing that I like about it is the color's warm. The color is nice, and it's warm. It doesn't get above freezing very often here where we live in the winter, and I can go about and just wear this every day. It's also got a nice fitted profile right here, so it's got a little bit more of a feminine look to it. So that's the Delight Puffer. And then I also got something that was a little bit against what I would normally choose, and I'm so glad I have this. This is the ladies' Enchanted jacket. Now, it's a little bit more fashionable. It's not quite as sporty of a look, and I typically get more sporty jackets, but I'm glad I've got this one. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got some great details right here. The fabric's got kind of a waffle weave to it, so that just gives it a little bit more of just kind of a fun twist to it. The metallic right here, so I feel like I'm a little bit more dressed up when I wear this jacket. I also find that this is the one I grab on really cold days when I have to go run errands or take the kids to the park or we go out for a walk, because it's longer and just having that little bit of extra coverage here, like on my butt and over my waist, just keeps me significantly warmer. So I really am loving this. This is the Enchanted jacket.
This one's the Basin Insulator, and pretty simple. And ultimately it's a bigger insulation than many of the other puffy coats that they've got, and so it's warm and great for just running around, or even as a small or a bigger underlayer, mid layer if you want to, if it's a really cold day. But I like the seams, or the pockets, they're almost like right on the seams, so it's almost hidden and it's easy to get to, but like it doesn't stick out more, and so it's just a simple, easy one to run around and grab for just a quick, you need to have something to run out to the car or run on an errand or anything like that, plus just versatility whenever we're going outside for just simple functions.
So part of the reason, so we got everyone puffy jackets this year thinking that on really cold days we would need to layer them, and honestly, our coats have been warm enough that we haven't needed to ever put these on underneath. But all of our coats do have enough room that we could layer a puffy jacket under them. And I just want to show you some of the jackets we grabbed for the kids this year. This one's my favorite. Our little Ethan, this is his favorite jacket, and he wears this non-stop. Every time he's running out the door to play, he's just throwing this on. Looking a little bit dirty right now, but this is his go-to, and it's just great because he can just move around in it. It's not bulky, it's not big, but it's still, I know it's still keeping him really warm. And then we've got an older boy's version right here. It is really just the same thing right here. Nice and warm. It's got the 2 zippered pockets so that they're not losing all their little treasures. And it's also, I also find that they're pretty generously sized. So I find, like if I buy my 7-year-old a size 7, he can wear that not only as a 7-year-old, but he might even be able to fit into as an 8-year-old. So I really like that that's how their sizing runs, because sometimes that's harder with some brands. And this is our daughter's. She's got a nice little hood on. All the girls' ones have hoods for the kids' puffy jackets, and that's kind of a nice feature to have. I actually would be nice to have them in the boys as well, but she really likes that she has something that sets her coat apart from her brothers, so that's really fun to have. So those are kind of the options. and the things that we like for Boulder Gear for adults. We're going to have the kids show you a little bit of what they like in their outerwear for kids and for youth. So make sure to watch that as well. Thanks.